Hey guys, Cam here from Pocket-lint, and just like this time last year, Huawei has used spring to announce a new series of flagship P-series phones. And they're called the P30 and the P30 Pro. Now from a design perspective, both of them are clearly similar, but also an evolution of last year's P20 and P20 Pro. The all-glass back has a similar stunning look with that colour-changing gradients, but in new colours this time. There's one that goes from blue to white, and there's another that's more orange to yellow, and of course there's our favourite, which goes from pink to blue, as well as the usual white and black models. It's beautiful to look at, and it comes in both large and small sizes. But it's the Pro, the bigger model, that we're most interested in this time around. It's the one that's got all the killer features. Unlike the regular model, the Pro has a quad camera system made up of a main 40 megapixel super spectrum sensor. A little bit more on that later. There's a 20 megapixel ultra wide and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens that offers 5 times optical zoom, but with a 10 times hybrid zoom that's essentially a digital zoom with AI smarts that help get rid of blurriness. Now as for that fourth camera, that's a time of flight or TOF 3D depth camera. Something we're going to see on a lot more phones over the coming months, especially this year on the Android market, so it'll be interesting to see what we do with these, and whether or not it's even useful for regular daily life. Now the Pro has essentially all the Pro features we saw on the Mate 20 Pro, like the 40 watt fast charging, and then there's also wireless charging with reverse wireless charging if you want to charge something else on the back of it. There's a big battery, in this case that's 4,200 milliamp hours. What's interesting with this one is that it has 15 watt wireless charging, so if you do decide to charge it up using a wireless charging pad, you can do it pretty quickly. Now the screen is a big 6.47 inch OLED panel with Full HD Plus resolution, and it has a small notch. Now it's used to run EMUI 9.1, which is mostly the same as the software that we saw on the Mate 20 series last year, and of course that's based on Android Pie. Back to that super spectrum camera briefly, and just to explain what this is, Huawei told us it's changed the type of sensor that it uses in the camera. So with a regular camera, all the little tiny pixels are made up of red, green and blue subpixels, but in this super spectrum camera, Huawei has used yellow instead of green. Now Huawei claims that the reason it's used this yellow sensor is because it draws in more red light. And this apparently means it gets more light information and then results in a clearer image. Now we're yet to see in real life whether there's going to be a massive difference, but we're interested to try it out and see for ourselves. As with previous generations, these phones use AI to automatically detect what's in a scene and then adapt the settings to match. Inside the phone, you'll see a Kirin 980 processor, just like the Mate 20 Pro, and we're still waiting for final confirmation on the RAM and the storage options, but by the time this video goes live, I'm presuming they will have announced that. What will be interesting this year is seeing whether the P30 and the P30 Pro can help Huawei's success, because the P20 and P20 Pro last year kind of launched the company to a new level. So we're very eager to see whether that's going to be the same this year, or whether it's just going to be more of a continual growth pattern from here on out. I've been Cam. I'm at Cam Bunton on social media. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.